lunch. And where am I going? But a place that I've been wanting to go since I moved to this neighborhood of St. Claude area. It's called Morrow. It is a black-owned restaurant here in New Orleans, and I've heard great things about it. So let's go in and eat and hang out. Bam, hey, welcome to Nola Vibes. I'm Te-Erika, and we're vibing in New Orleans, baby. Yes, we are. Today I said, let me get out of the house and take myself to lunch. And where am I going? But a place that I've been wanting to go since I moved to this neighborhood of St. Claude area. It's called Morrow. It is a black-owned restaurant here in New Orleans, and I've heard great things about it. So let's go in and eat and hang out here, Morrow. And I've heard so many awesome things about it. Let's get inside. Let's get into it. Look, wow, it's beautiful in here. They got soft music playing. Everybody's eating, chilling, vibing. Sometimes I see people lined up outside the door when I drive by, but I've never gotten a chance. So let's go get a table. So here I am inside Morrow, about to have some lunch. I got a little seat right by the door. I'm at the front. As you can see, everybody is just vibing. It's really cool. Now let's get into this menu. All right, so we're at Morrow's. What do they have on the menu? They have oysters at the top. I guess that's their specialty. They got salads, crab claws, barbecue shrimp, catfish po' boy, oyster po' boy, gumbo. Okay, they say ask your server for the all bets on me book. Okay, well, let me get into it and order some food and we can chat for a bit. So let's get into it. While we're waiting for my food to come, I chose an appetizer and the entree. So we're gonna see what their best sellers are, how they feel, but we're gonna talk a little bit. Let's chill out. Woo, first of all, oh my God. I woke up this morning feeling so antsy, like 4 o'clock in the morning, no lie. And I was like, oh my God, why am I up so early? But it's all good. I decided to do some errands and I ran around the city a little bit. And honestly, I was disturbed, to be honest with you. Like, I was having like anxiety. And it was freaking me out because it's been a minute, you know, I guess because I've been so busy I ain't have time to think. But since I decided to take a couple of days after writing my last book, I had some time to think, and today was like a really stressful morning. So what I did when I have anxiety, I reached out to my support partners. I have one woman in particular who has pledged herself to me that anytime I need to talk, it doesn't matter what time it is, I can reach out to her. As soon as she can, she'll reach back out to me. And she was up. So I told her what I was stressing about, and she gave me her best wisdom. I was like, that's all I got. Then I reached out to my friend Anna. I reached out to my sister, and Anna was just like, prayers to you, be strong. And you know what happened? Anna actually sent me a video. She sent me a video, and Anna knows I don't like videos. So I was like, she's tagging me in a video. Let me just go ahead and watch it. I don't like videos because I just don't have the patience for it. I like to read. So I clicked on the video to watch it, and it was about 2 minutes long. And honestly, watching that video was like a slap in my face. It was talking about how you are in relationships with people that aren't going where you're going in life, and you're trying to drag them and pull them with you, and they don't want to go, and you can't make them go, and you need to just let them go because you go ahead in your direction regardless. You can't let them stop you. If you stay with them, they're gonna stop you from going where you need to go. And I was like, it was really a slap in my face, and it cleared up my confusion, the cloudiness that I feel. It made me relax. Like, I relaxed off of that thing. And I was like, thank you for sending me that. I know, I cussed you out last time you sent me a video, but I appreciate that so much, Anna. Another thing I was thinking about this morning while I was out and about early was the situation that happened with the BPD audience, the people that I have just written a book for to try to help support and teach how to manage the symptoms that come along with BPD. See, I identify with most of the symptoms of borderline personality disorder. Definitely feel connected with all of the things that they express, the issues that they express emotionally, the things that they write about. But recently, after I published my book and they learned of it, a group of them decided to attack me online. And it was very, very hurtful. And I was questioning, do I want to represent this group? Because I put my name on it. I started a website around it just because I'm like, well, you know, if I'm going through this, I'm going to make sure that the people who are going through it with me can have the same support that I'm creating for myself. I love to be an advocate for people who are hurting or who feel underrepresented. And I decided to represent them. And these same people turned around and attacked me. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, why would I spend my time and money and effort into representing a group that's going to turn around and try to hurt me as much as possible? I felt like it was just ridiculous, and I was just like on my way out the door with my new brand that I was developing. But I actually reached out to a couple women that I know from the BPD community, and one was like, you don't have to represent us, just don't be against us. And she was explaining, look, we're assholes. You know, we can't help it. We black out and we lash out and we can't stop it, and there's no cure. And I really believe there is no cure, because the one man that I met who said that there was a cure, that he was cured, he's the one who led the attack against me. So he was telling me that you could cure it with nutrition, and how he's been so under control for the past 2 years since he got his nutrition under control, but there's no way. So now I don't believe that there's any cure for borderline personality disorder because of what he showed me, vicious and vile attacks. They was really, really, really coming after me online, and it really disturbed me to think that I'm giving out, you know, something positive. You know, my book is just advice and wisdom, a new perspective on the things that we think that are hurtful to us, our negative attitudes, our negative mentalities. I was just saying, I know what you feel, I understand why you feel it, this is why I think you feel this way, and this is what you can think instead if you want to switch your mind around, if you want to be more positive, if you want to have a more healthy mindset. But they didn't want to read my book, they just wanted to attack me. And another woman that I chatted with today, she is actually a coach for borderline personality disorder. And when I told her what happened, she said the same thing happened to me many times. And she said it's really the price of leadership, especially in this field. When you're trying to step up and do something that other people can't do, they're going to be upset and they're going to attack you. And she said it's happened to me so many times, but I just take a step back, remember why I'm doing it, and keep going. And that's why I haven't left this community. And I was like, okay. And I had to tell myself, it's a mental disorder. It's a mental disorder. If you knew somebody personally that had a mental disorder, you would take what they say and what they do less viciously. But then I compare myself, like I'm like, I have this mental disorder, I have all of these symptoms, I have the same thoughts. I don't act like that. I don't intentionally try to hurt people. It made me start to look at the negative things that they say about people with borderline personality disorder. They say it's a severe mental disorder, and now I see why. Because the things that they were writing to me and saying, it's just ridiculous. I had never had anybody say stuff like, well, I ain't gonna say never, but a lot of the stuff was really terrible. And they say that they're compulsive liars, manipulators, and they cannot help but to be abusive. They're going to abuse every single person who comes into their life. That is what they do. And it makes me think, like, am I, you know, but there was definitely exceptions to people that I met in the groups that said they were not abusive at all. They were quiet. So I guess I'm gonna say I'm a quiet, you know, borderline, because I don't reach out to anybody and I don't try to hurt anybody on purpose like they were doing. But they were saying that the one woman was telling me, she said, when I do it, afterwards I regret it. I feel so bad. I don't remember. I don't know why I did that, and I don't know how to stop. Well, so yeah, those were the two issues I was dealing with this morning. Oh, I also did something awesome. You know, I said my next project was going to be no, we're not live. You wanna say hi?
Yeah, Morrow, come see me here.
You heard him, he said you heard me. I know y'all been wanting to hear somebody say that. But yeah, he's kinda handsome. But yeah, the other project I was going to come out with in October are my hug product, and I actually completed the GoFundMe page for it today because I was advised that I should raise funds to actually have it professionally produced and manufactured instead of me trying to just do it on my own one by one. And I was like, nobody gonna give to my GoFundMe. I tried GoFundMe in the past, nobody cared. And he was like, it was Mike, the guy who sold me my car, and he was like, people give to what they want to give. It doesn't hurt to give it a try. Set your goal at $10,000. So I did. I put up the GoFundMe page, and I made a video this morning. I said I wanted to be very plain and chill and just explain what the product is about and why I created it. So take a look at the video. Hi, I am Te-Erika. I moved to New Orleans to give myself a fresh start in life. And what happened after my fresh start? The COVID-19 pandemic. I had moved here with no friends and family and no support. And now I'm in isolation too. I found that this took a toll on my mental health. I was bouncing off the walls. Literally, I was manic. I was sad. I was depressed. There are even times where I just said, I don't want to live anymore. All I wanted was a hug. I wanted somebody to hug me. I knew that if I had a hug, that would make me feel better. But there's nobody in the city that I was connected to. So I couldn't get one. And I decided to be creative and make one. I made a hug for myself. I did. Here it is. It's called the Hug Me Comfort Wrap. It has weighted ends on both ends, and it's a cushiony middle. I had a seamstress make it up for me. And sometimes I, wrap it around my neck. And when I do, it's like my whole body relaxes. And even at night, I'll wrap it around me like this, and it feels like somebody's holding me. It feels so good. It makes me feel less lonely. It calms down my anxiety. And just the fact that when I say, I want somebody to hug me, and I can pick this up, it feels like I can solve my own problems. Maybe you or somebody you know is feeling lonely during the COVID pandemic. Maybe you need a hug too. You're thinking to yourself, I want somebody to hug me, because it does feel good. I want to manufacture these, and I would love your support. I could get new materials. I could partner with the seamstress so we can make more, and we can send these hugs out to everybody. If you or somebody you know is like, I want somebody to hug me, I can help. We can all be helped during this time where we need to feel some kind of comfort. We need to feel some kind of affection, and I want to make that possible. So if you could please donate to my GoFundMe, I would really appreciate it. And I will promise to get these out to you and available to the public as soon as possible. Imagine sending out hugs and sending out love right here in your hand. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your donation in advance. Send a hug to someone you love. So yeah, after I posted that and put the page together, I went to do the website. You know, I had to do a page where I'm not selling the product yet, but at least if people are interested, they can put their name on the email list so I can contact them when the product's are ready, right? That's one of the most important things whenever you're developing any kind of brand, anything where your name is out there. You have to collect those email addresses. You have to collect your people somewhere so that when you're ready to give them so whatever product you're developing, you have them all collected. You can't just put stuff out there and not expect to, you know, have your audience together. You know what I'm saying? So I got that up together, and now I feel like, now what I'm going to do, I feel like I'm so awesome. I feel like I'm so great. I feel like every time I have an idea in my mind, I always just push it. I push it, and then it happened. And I feel like magic right now. I feel like magic right now. This is so funny. And what's interesting is I keep thinking back to that video that Anna sent me, and he was just like, you know where you're going? He was showing off his house too. He had a beautiful house, a beautiful backyard. He was walking his dog. He said, you know where you're going? You know what you're trying to do? They're not trying to come with you. Don't worry about it. I was just like, I'm gonna be living like you one day. And I feel you, because I bet he was wondering who was gonna come and hoping some of his friends would be able to, you know, go with him on his next, you know, plateau in life, but they couldn't make it. And why would he be upset about it? He could still enjoy his life with the people who want to be there. So that was just beautiful. So yeah, today started off kind of rocky, but it got better. And this food is about to come in. I'm about to get into it. All right, let's get into it. I ordered the gumbo. This is a traditional New Orleans gumbo. Get into it. Can you taste it? Can you taste it? Can you taste it? All right, here we go. We're gonna get into this gumbo. Usually, I haven't had too many gumbo. You know whose gumbo was really good? Oh, when I stayed in that Airbnb, I forgot the lady name, but she made some gumbo and it was good the first day. But the fourth day, when she gave me some more, it was better. Now let's get into it. Spicy. Oh my God. Oh, it's so spicy and good. It's seasoned just right. Y'all want some? You want some? Here. You want some? Take it. No, you can't have it. Woo! That tastes like a big old cup of love. I tell you that. It's so spicy and smooth on your tongue. Got sausage in it, rice. This feels good because the weather's changing here. It's getting a little cooler now at night. I remember last year it used to get kind of cold where I really needed a jacket. Want some? You want to eat it? You want some? Taste it. Taste it. Nope, you can't have it. This is traditional New Orleans gumbo right here at Morrow on St. Claude. And I'm about to tear this up. It is the Cajun crawfish pasta, Louisiana crawfish and linguine pasta in a Cajun sauce topped with 2 pieces of fried Louisiana catfish. Get into it. Look at it. Taste it. Can you taste it? You want to taste it? I'm about to eat this. You want some, don't you? You can't have none, but you can sit here with me and eat. Let's eat. Child, I'm hungry. All that work I did today, I actually got the GoFundMe video done. I can't believe it. I'm like, I've been thinking about what I was going to put in this video for so long, but I decided I wanted to go with something really simple, not be fancy, just be heartfelt, and that's what I did. This tastes so good. Look, you want some? Do you want to eat it? You want some, don't you? Here, get it. Nope. This is well worth the wait. I've been wanting to go here since I moved to this neighborhood. And I'm so glad I came here today. It's a celebration. You know I don't cook, so I don't get many good warm meals. I be sitting at home eating cereal like, I wish this was a real meal. You know what that looks like. It's so good. It stomp your feet good. Now let's taste some of this fried catfish. I try not to eat fried food maybe once a month. And that's how I try to keep the weight in check, not to eat it at all. Let's taste it. Pretty good.
So since we live, what's now? Oh, I scared you?
You scared me. It's really good. It's really good. Yes, it's amazing. Thank you. All right. I ain't even got nothing to say. I'm just eating it up. Man, I feel so proud of myself. I get them things done. And I be fast. My mom was like, Te-Erika, you so fast, but you can't expect everybody to be as fast as you. You gotta slow down for people. I'm like, I ain't never slowing down for nobody. She said, well, you at least can't expect nobody to be as fast as you, because nobody ain't fast as you. I just be doing it. I want to see results. And when you want to see results, there's no way you can procrastinate. That's why I don't. Yeah, one phone. So good. I don't know what they put in this. Some love, some crack. I don't know what they got in this, but this is amazing. So good. It's not like what I cook at home. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, you're on St. Claude, in the St. Claude area, in the Bywater area, make sure you come by Morrow's. The food is delicious. The servers are beautiful and the servers are nice, and it's a really cool environment. I highly recommend it. Let me get into the finishing the rest of this and head on home and get some more work done. So, as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, say hi to me on social media, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Nola vibes with Te-Erika.